Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. A family dinner turns into a battlefield, and just when you think the damage is done, a secret from the past walks in and changes everything. Anita gathers her family to reveal shocking changes to her will, sparking chaos, anger, and betrayal, but the real twist comes later. When Shanice uncovers a hidden truth about Anita's past that could destroy everything they thought they knew. Alright, picture this scene with me, because the atmosphere alone tells you something serious is about to go down. It's late afternoon, and the sunlight is coming through those tall, elegant windows of the Fairmont Crest estate. The light stretches across the marble floors, creating these long shadows that somehow make everything feel heavier. Almost like the house itself knows something big is about to happen. At the center of it all, Anita is sitting at the head of this long dining table. She looks calm on the outside, composed, controlled, but if you really look at her, you can tell she's carrying something massive inside. The room is quiet, too quiet. The only sound is this faint ticking clock on the wall, and honestly, it just makes everything feel more intense. Because this isn't just normal family gathering. This is a turning point. For weeks, there have been whispers, quiet conversations behind closed doors. People talking about Anita's will, about changes that didn't make sense, decisions that didn't match what the family expected, what they believed they deserved. And now everyone is here: Randy, Mona, Tyrell, Samantha, and even Bill, who clearly doesn't want to be there but showed up anyway. No one can avoid it anymore. The truth is about to come out. Anita finally breaks the silence. She doesn't raise her voice, but there is a firmness to it. She makes it clear she didn't bring them her to argue. She wants them to hear this directly from her. But Randy, he's already tense. You can tell he's been thinking about this, worrying about it. He tries to jump in, already assuming what's coming, but Anita shuts it down immediately. This time, she's not letting anyone interrupt her, and that alone tells you she's serious. Mona tries to calm things down, gently holding Randy's hand, silently telling him to just listen. Meanwhile, Samantha and Tyrell exchange this look. You know, that look when you realize something big is about to explode. Yeah, that one. Then Anita says it. She's made changes. Not small ones, big ones. And she's not backing down. That moment, it hits like a shockwave across the table. Bill leans back, arms crossed, throwing in a sarcastic comment about her giving everything away to charity. He's trying to downplay it. But there is tension behind his words. And Anita, she doesn't deny it. She actually confirms it. Not everything, but enough. That's when everything breaks. Randy stands up, completely losing his calm. He's angry, confused, hurt. From his perspective, this feels like betrayal. He talks about everything they have built together, everything they have done as a family. And now it feels like she's just throwing it away. But Anita doesn't react emotionally. She stays steady. She says something that completely flips the situation. This family has been driven by money for too long, and she refuses to let that define her legacy. Now the room explodes. Voices get louder. People start talking over each other. Old wounds, things that were never fully healed, come right back to the surface. Mona tries to keep that peace, but even she can't hold it together as the reality sets in. Randy accuses Anita of punishing them, and her response, she says she's freeing them, but that doesn't calm anyone down. If anything, it makes it worse. Because to them, this doesn't feel like freedom. It feels like rejection, like everything they believed in is being taken away. But for Anita, this is clarity, something she didn't come to easily. This is years of experience, mistakes, pain, and realization all leading to this decision. While all of this chaos is happening, there's one person who isn't saying anything: Shanice. She's standing near the doorway, just watching. She wasn't even supposed to be there, but something pulled her in, and even though the family might not fully accept her, she's part of this now, whether they like it or not. Eventually, the argument burns out. People storm off, angry, frustrated, confused. The house that once felt full now feels empty, but not peaceful, just quiet in a heavy way. Later that evening, Shanice finds Anita alone, and this is where things shift. Anita isn't the strong, controlled figure from earlier anymore. She looks tired, drained, like the weight she's been carrying is finally starting to show. Shanice approaches gently, not pushing, just acknowledging how intense everything was. Anita lets out a small laugh, but it's tired. You can't tell she's exhausted emotionally. Shanice asks if she wants to talk, and there is a pause. Anita looks at her almost like she's deciding whether to open up. And then she does. She tells Shanice that everyone thinks she's lost her mind, but she hasn't. In fact, she's never been more sure about anything. And Shanice asks a simple but powerful question: if she's so sure, why does it look like it's breaking her? That hits. Because it's true, Anita admits that doing the right thing doesn't always feel good, especially when it hurts the people you care about, and Shanice understands that, not just on the surface but deeply. She says sometimes that pain is necessary, sometimes it's the only way to protect people, even if they don't understand it yet. And that's when Anita realizes Shanice isn't just speaking casually, she's speaking from experience. So Anita asks her to explain. And now, this is where everything changes. Shanice hesitates. You can feel it. This isn't easy for her. This is something she's been holding on to for a long time. But she finally says it. She didn't come here by accident. She came looking for answers about her past, about her family. Anita is confused at first. She doesn't see the connection. But Shanice looks straight at her and says, "It has everything to do with you." And suddenly the air changes. Shani starts talking about her mother, how she used to speak about this place, about a woman who changed her life, someone she trusted but also feared. And you can see it in Anita's face. Something clicks. She asks for the name. And when Shani says, "Lorraine," everything stops. Anita's reaction is instant. Her face loses color, her hands tense. You can tell this name means something. Something buried deep. She whispered that it's not possible, but Shanice doesn't back down. She says it is, and there's more. Now the room feels different, charged, like something hidden for years is finally coming out. Shanice explains that her mother wasn't just someone who knew Anita, there was a deeper connection, something Anita may not even fully remember. And before her mother died, she told her something Shanice has never been able to forget. Anita leans forward, almost afraid to hear it but needing to. And then Shani says it. Everything Anita built, everything this family has, came at a cost. A cost that was never fully paid. And just like that, silence, heavy, unavoidable. Anita tries to push it away, saying she fixed things, that she made it right. But Shani asks one simple question: "Did you?" And that question, it stays. Because deep down, Anita isn't as certain as she once believed. This moment is powerful because it's not just about money or family conflict. It's about truth catching up with the past. Anita's decision about the will isn't random. It's connected to guilt, to something unresolved, and Shani's revelation proves that the past doesn't just disappear. It waits. The family conflict is just the surface. The real story is what's underneath. Honestly, this is one of those situations where everything feels connected in a way you didn't expect. At first, you think it's just about inheritance, greed, family drama. But then Shani steps in, and suddenly it's something deeper, something emotional, almost haunting. And Anita, you can't help but feel for her, because she's trying to do the right thing now. But maybe it's coming from something she never fully dealt with before. In the end, this isn't just about a wheel, it's about consequences, secrets, and the truth finally coming to light. So now I wanna ask you, do you think Anita is truly trying to fix the past, or is she just running from it? And what do you think Shani's connection really means for the future of this family? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love intense emotional stories like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Because trust me, this story is far from over.